Oh, thank you. I'm a bit behind on the YouTube videos, but I'm gonna get caught up, I swear. Um after 15 days of not doing this, I've decided I'm finally gonna write a little script to just like start a day. Um we're gonna do it. Can you do multiple? Let's see. Yeah, you can. Can you do it for Chmod? Yeah. Now convince the captain as well. He's been resisting. Luckily, my language of choice is pretty good for this. We're also gonna touch sample.txt and input.txt. And then what are we gonna put? We're gonna cat. We're gonna put bin bash and clear into the two files. Let's see. How do I want to do this? You put it here. You do like. I guess we want to like T it to P1 and then redirect to P2. Will that work? Let's try this. If I get rid of my day 16 and I chmod start.sh and we do start 16. Huh. Why is it hanging? What? Okay, I don't think this is right. Um, hmm. How do you... Does it go here? Ugh. Well, I guess I kind of want it to do that. Oh, I also don't want it to make a folder called 16. I want it to make dir equals day. Okay, that worked. What did it do? Did it make day 16? Oh, huge. Wait a minute. Why did that... I don't know why it has indentation. We're just going to do that. Okay, so we can start at 16. Should we make it also just open my splits? I feel like that would be nice. How do you do that? There's a way to tell Tmux to do these things. Let's see. Tmux create new split. Yeah, I know that's the command. Split window. All right, what happens if we just do it? Wait, what? Tmux split window. Okay. So that makes do you do V? No. Lowercase v? Oh wait, H? Yeah, H. Okay. Tmux split window H. And then how do we gotta do like a tmux send keys. CD AOC dir. What are the odds this works? This might be over engineering a little bit. But if we were start. Oh, it didn't send enter. Dang it. Okay. We needed to send enter. I forget how to do that. Tmux send keys enter. What? Enter? True. And we can use this in future years. So that'll open Vim, but it's gonna do it on the wrong one, actually. So what I really want it to do I almost want it to close the pane that it's in. Maybe I just wanted to create a new window. Let's combine these while we're testing. Start 16. Whew. Okay, it did open Vim. But that's actually not what I wanted it to do. I want this one to happen here. So it opens Vim, then it splits, then it goes to the right directory, then it runs watch and reload p1.sh sample.txt input.txt. This needs to be /. All right, this time for sure. This time for sure. So we hit the thing. Okay. I don't get why it's saying I already have it open. Oh, I do. That would make sense. Hey, how's it going? we're gonna... Should I... Huh. How do I close the current? Tmax close... Well, I don't... What am I doing? We're getting ready to do Advent of Code day 16. So I guess one way we could do this would be like if we did exec start.sh 16. Does that work? Yeah, kind of. But now it's what the fuck happened? Line 40 kill. Message file or directory. Wait a minute. Why are there no files here? Oh, the directory doesn't exist. Oh, this was the existing one. Okay, I think we're good. I think this is what we want. Let's just add start.sh helper script to start a day. Okay. Now we can actually start. Very exciting. Ugh. Okay. Advent of Code day 16. The floor will be lava. With the beam of light completely focused somewhere, the reindeer leads you deeper still to the lava production facility. At some point, you realize that the steel facility walls have been replaced with cave, and the doorways are just cave, and the floor is cave, and you're pretty sure this is actually just giant cave. Finally, as you approach what must be the heart of the mountain, you see a bright light in a cavern up ahead. There you discover that the beam of light you so carefully focused is emerging from the cavern wall closest to the facility and pouring all of its energy into a contraption on the opposite side. Upon closer inspection, the contraption appears to be a flat, two-dimensional square grid containing empty spaces, mirrors, and splitters. Why is everything a grid? Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. The contraption is aligned so that most of the beam bounces around the grid, but each tile on the grid converts some of the beam's light into heat to melt the rock in the cavern. You know the layout of the contraption. The beam enters in the top left corner from the left and heading to the right. Wait, is that always true? There's no like indicator that that's where it happens? Okay. Then its behavior depends on what it encounters as it moves. If the beam encounters empty space, it continues in the same direction. If the beam encounters a mirror, the beam is reflected 90 degrees depending on the angle of the mirror. For instance, a rightward moving beam that encounters a forward/ mirror would continue upward. Okay. I think I understand. If the beam encounters the flat side of a splitter, the beam is split into two beams going in each of the two directions. The splitter's pointy ends are pointing. For instance, a rightward moving beam that encounters a vertical splitter would split into two beams, one that continues upward from the splitter's column and one that continues downwards. Okay. And then they don't interact with other beams. A tile can have many beams passing through it. And then they're either energized or not. Oh boy. In the above example, here's how the beam of light bounces around the contraption. This is an interesting diagram because we don't necessarily need to keep track of all the beams. Like we just need to know if the tiles are energized, right? If a tile contains beams moving in multiple directions, okay. How many tiles end up being energized? Great question. How are we gonna do this? What's my approach? So, we're gonna start in the top left, right? I was thinking it's just an idea I had, and then we're gonna go to the right. Yeah, yeah, and then this is where it gets interesting. We're just gonna go right until we hit something that changes our direction. And then we're gonna go a different direction. That's where I'm thinking so far. Yeah. And then I was thinking what we'll do is like if we run into like let's say this one or maybe this one, we'll split and we'll go two directions at the same time, which is complicated, but much plan, good sense. Thank you. I came up with it myself. How I'm guessing this is going to be a big mess. This is a big mess. All right. We're not going to use recursion. Yeah, what if we just make the well, interesting you bring up loops. Are loops possible? I don't think loops are possible. Actually, maybe they are. If you run into a splitter, just make a physical model instead. Yeah, what we're going to do, there's a big field outside, and we're going to go set up a bunch of mirrors and prisms. And we're going to get a really, really high power flashlight. And we're going to set it up in the top left of the field, pointing right. I think the example might have a loop. Yeah, the splitters present an opportunity for loops for sure. We've got so this one splits us like this, and then this one, what happens if you hit the splitter? Okay, this just keeps going in the same direction. Then it bounces up, then it bounces right, then it bounces down, gets split again. It's going this way. When it gets split this way, oh, yeah, then we hit here. And then we're in a loop. Great. I love loops. I don't know how to do this. Is like some. This is like. This is hard. Why do they have to put loops in? Hello, code person. I'm currently doing a study on comedy on Twitch. Would you mind telling me what types of jokes have been most used on your streams? Yeah, the main joke is me pretending to know how to write software. That's probably the biggest joke of them all. It's me. I'm the joke. Hey, first time chatter, Pyupal. Welcome in. Hey, that's good. Thanks. How do we? Okay, hang on. So this is kind of like, this is traversal. We know how to do traversal. You do you do BFS, right? This is just BFS. For my research, a small amount of streamers actually managed to create inside jokes. We have some, I don't know, do we have inside jokes? What are our inside jokes? I think we mostly have outside jokes. Yeah, we only have very serious fishing. Hash maps of visited tiles. If you've been here before, but I think it's not just that simple, right? I think you need to make sure you've been to that tile in that direction. Because, for example, if this wasn't here, if this splitter wasn't here, then we would be going up in this case. And when we go up, we potentially discover, like, if there were more tiles up here or something, we would hit those. I don't know. But I think you're right that hash map can work. You can think out loud. Mostly what I don't want are like people who have already solved the problem to just come in and be like, yes, the way I did this was I made a red black tree. And it's like, great. Helpful. Not that I even know what a red black tree is anymore. So look at that. I put the picture on the screen. So the way I solved the problem was making a coffee and letting you read the problem to me. We put the picture on the screen. And then we can say the way I did this problem was read the problem and give up. Oh, I put the picture on the screen so well. Thank you. It was actually really difficult. Let's set x. Do I want x and y? X equals 0. Y equals 0. That's where we start. We should probably load the grid into memory. That would probably be useful. So let's do that real quick. Uh, Can we just do this in one loop? And one, it's fine. We'll do it in 2 loops. We do an outer loop to read the lines. We're gonna echo the line. Picture's still on the screen, that's good. Then we're gonna do an inner loop. And now we have the individual characters. Why is that one blank? Wait a minute. Something's not right. Oh no, we have a bug? Yes, we need R here. No? No? This is concerning. Okay, wait, what if we do it in one loop? I changed my mind. I have changed my mind. No, it's still broken. Okay. Why? What? Am I just dumb? I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Okay. This is fine. We're gonna increment x plus plus. Wondering if there's an O of n solution. Just going over the grid for each cell, fill rows. I don't think so. I think we have to do traversal because there could be like mirrors that it's not bouncing off of, right? I'm not sure what you mean by once over the grid. If y, what am I doing? If char is this, then we do y plus plus, x equals 0, continue. Oh yeah, now we're looking good. And the main thing we want to be doing is putting it in the grid. Grid x, y, tiny quotes, equals char. Okay, we have a grid. Now what? We set our xy back to 0. And that's where we start. Okay, we need a queue of places we want to go. Because we have to handle the splits. So Huh. Making a queue in Bash is not something I'm skilled in. I suppose we use an array. Call it to do. And yeah, how do we do this? The first place we want to visit is 0, 0. Hey, how's it going? But it's not just the position that we want to visit, it's the position and the direction of our beam. So we're gonna push like... Okay, I need to look up how you... Bash Q. How are we doing this? Okay, yeah, this is how you pop. You have to slice the array. This is the part that I wasn't too confident on. We can call this Q, sure. So our loop is gonna look like while Q greater than 0, do done. I guess we're gonna do these things in here. Hopped item. And here we can do Q plus equals X, Y, right. Okay. Wait, do we want it to be... Do we want it to be the square that we're at? Yeah, the square that we're at is good, I think. Hey, how's it going? We're working on day 16. So this is good. We need to, Let's see if we can convince it to go all the way to the end of the... Like, let's see if we can shoot a beam straight across. So read... What? X, Y... Direction? Let's just call it D. X, Y, D. That didn't work at all. Okay. Why not? Why didn't this read work? What if instead we just do spaces? Okay, that works. Who thought commas was a good idea? Oh wait, do I set IFS equals comma? Is that how I do this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. We can read a thing. Thanks for the follow. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one. I feel like we're gonna be here for a bit. Let's make a function for moving. It's not that hard, to be honest. Yeah, did you write it in Bash? Case D in... Thank you for the sub. I got given a shout out by an open source software company. Which one? Oops. I mean, no, but I also don't know how to do any Bash. Same. What do we want? Do we want up, down? So if we're going right, that means X is increasing. Left means Y, or X is decreasing. Up means Y is decreasing. And down means Y increasing. Yes. You suck. So we can call move, and it'll move in that direction. Now we're gonna need bounds checking. Unfortunate. What is the width and height of this? It's 10 by 10. Okay, let's check our input. We have a square? Yeah, we have a square. So we can get the width of the thing with a good old count the lines in file. Oh wait, count F1? Wait. I forget. Yeah, okay. It's 10 wide. Hey, thank you for the raid. How's it going? How is your stream? Since it's symmetrical, you can also just call it size. Well, I want to call it width. In bounds. Let's call it out of bounds. So If, how do we do this? If x is greater than or equal to width, return true. Return 1. I guess return 0. Return 1 is going to be the Booleans in Bash. Not a thing. We're going to do elif. If it's less than 0, if y is less than 0, or if y is greater than or equal to the width. We could just make this one big or. Something like this. Return 0. So we do this first. No. We do this after we move, because we know we're going to be in bounds. So if out of bounds, continue. Great. If we move too many times, we're out of bounds. And it works. So, based on our current direction and the character that we hit, we need to do a number of different things. We should probably start implementing our visited thing. So when we get to here, we'll do visited, literally this, x, y, d equals true. But first we'll check if it's not unset, visited x, y, d, then continue. Loop detected. Great. We can detect loops. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Now we need to do the crazy switch case that is so we're gonna get our character from the grid, and this is just x comma y. Sorry, char equals grid echo char. Okay, so the first thing we hit is a pipe. Wait a minute. This isn't right, is it? This first step is wrong. Because we could have, and I think, in fact, we do have in our input, we start with a character that's not. So is it move that needs to... So we don't really start at 0, 0. We start at like -1, 0. Real? Okay, so that puts us in 0, 0. Now, if it's a dot, then what do we do? Do the first one manually? No, this works. If it's a dot, ooh, blah, 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 blah. We keep going in the same direction. All right, let's do this the dank way, which is pattern matching, because we're in a high level language with pattern matching, kind of. So case, let's see, char, and then direction in. So if we do dot star, then we keep moving in our same direction. Oh, if you pipe to grep, kinda. No, look, the case statement has pattern matching. You can do wildcards. Echo, not echo. It's pattern matching. What do you mean? We go X, Y, D. Oh, look at that. We traversed the, wait. Why do we get 0, 0 again? Is that right? I think we're just printing too many times. Yeah, we're printing up here. What if we print the full move? We do like a printf %s. So we're going from -1, 0 R to 0, 0 R. Great. And then we hit our first obstacle. For each loop, I printed out the grid. For each loop, I printed out the grid in the direction of all the beams after clearing the console. Causes a lot of flickering. I don't know. Put a delay in if you don't want it to flicker a lot. I just wrote my own CSRF library because the ecosystem is so horrible. You don't need CSRF. It's a feature. Oh my god, speaking of CSRF, can I complain to you? All right, hold on. We have to go into fucking TikToker mode for this. Like I don't even know how else to, like, Like, what is going on here? All right, so I'm on the GitHub. I'm scrolling on GitHub, right? As you do. Everybody scrolls on GitHub. I see, what's this? Somebody forked Meme Maker Pro 2003, by the way. And I noticed it says JavaScript now. I'm like, JavaScript? We didn't commit any JavaScript in Meme Maker Pro 2003, by the way. So I click into this fork. And what is happening here? There's been a commit, okay? And I'm looking at the files. Where's core.sh? Where's bash stack? What is requirements.txt? Why is there a manage.py? What happened to you? My so I click into the commit and it says from pog to lull. And you're right. It's a Django rewrite. Like, there are a lot of changes here. Well, why? What is this? Oh, we got new meme templates. Not even Flask or something lightweight. This is upsetting. I left a comment somewhere. Where did I leave my comment? Did it get deleted? Where's my comment? I have new notifications. Did they respond? Where? Can't find my comment. I left it on core.sh being deleted. Did it actually get deleted? It said they replied. But then the comment's not here. I definitely left it right here. Oh, here it is. Okay. That wasn't easy, but I wanted to try this. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand the motivation. Can't believe you've done this. Absolutely ridiculous. You're gonna rewrite it in Rust now? Don't do it. Okay, what were we doing? You just reminded me of that. Because I found, oh, there was a part in that code that's like CSRF token. And I'm like, oh yes, of course. We need CSRF protections that you don't, you don't actually accidentally force someone else to make a meme. Like, there's only one form submission and it's create meme. Like, why do you need CSRF? I'm gonna rewrite it into a Magic the Gathering based Turing machine. You better not. You better implement that Magic the Gathering based Turing machine in Bash. Yeah, OAuth authorization, maybe. Do you? Wait, why do you need CSRF on that? Wait, what? Oh, wait, you're writing your own OAuth authorization form? Okay. Oh, that makes more sense. I haven't done that. Okay. What do we do here? We're making good progress, I think. We just need more cases. So there's 2 cases here when we hit the bar. We're either going to hit it with oh, you're going to hate this, by the way. We can if we're going up, that's a fall through. If we're going down, that's a fall through. Told you we have pattern matching. If we are going right or left, you gotta love fall through. It's like the best thing ever. What are we gonna do if we're going right or left? We need to fork the 2 directions. So we're basically gonna push this with up and this with down. I think we can do this in one operation, but it's fine. Okay. We've made it a lot further. We get all the way to a horizontal split. So that's more cases for here. Can we... I think we can do this. Oh, wait, but that's going to be confusing because... No, let's not do that. So if we're going left or right and we hit a dash, that means nothing. If we're going up or down and we hit a dash, that means something. This means we need to fork left and right. It's just that easy. We're traversing something. Okay, forward slash is a weird one to think about. If we hit a forward slash and we're going... If we're going left, then we go down. Okay, yeah, no, it's got 4 different cases. That's kind of annoying. But it's just a turn. So forward slash left means we go down. Forward slash right means we go up. Forward slash up means we go right. And down means we go left. Does Good Cop listen for commands from whispers? No, it doesn't. Maybe it should? That could be interesting. I haven't thought about that. Okay, so if we hit one of these and we're going left, then we go up. If we're going right, we go down. If we're going up, we go left. If we're going down, we go right. Is that all the cases? Okay, we get a loop detected. Oh, the output on that looks super weird. Oh no. Wait, how do we have this output where... Oh, it's the if out of bounds is doing that. Echo out of bounds. Don't forget about going forward and back in the third dimension. Oh no. Don't say that. Rotating into the fourth dimension? Okay. Your fish wasn't announced in chat? Did you get one? I think it's only if the message starts with Bad Cop 3 fish. So this looks good. Oh, it was on screen? Weird. So the next thing we need to figure out is how to count the tiles. So for that, we can use our visited array, I think. Bash loop associative array. So this is how you get the keys, which is all we really want. Visited. Perfect. D comma F1 to 2. Sort dash U. And then count the number of lines. What the oh, wait. No, these go on the outside. What am I doing? 46. Is that right? Let's go. 46. Okay. Let's try it on the big input. Okay. We have a number. That's the correct answer. All right. We are officially we're so back. Part 1, first try. All right, what's part 2? Surely they wouldn't go and make things complicated. As you try to work out what might be wrong, the reindeer tugs on your shirt and leads you to a nearby control panel. There, a collection of buttons lets you align the contraptions. The beam enters from any edge of the tile and heading away from that edge. You can choose either of two directions for the beam if it starts on a corner. For instance, if the beam starts in the bottom right corner, it can start heading either left or upward. So the beam could start on any tile in the top row. Yeah. You need to find the configuration that energizes as many tiles as possible. No thanks. I'm actually good. I don't think we want to produce lava. Lava's like not good. Shit. How am I supposed to do this? No, tell me. How do you figure? Well, okay, wait. It's not that crazy. Come this far, just abandon them now. It's only if I'm reading this correct, we only start at any edge. So for this example, there's only 40 starts. 40 is not a big number. For the big grid, it's only 440. 440 is not a big number. I smell a brute force coming on. Hey, Code Monk. I think we just cheese this, right? Like, why wouldn't we? Just in time for the brute force? Like, it runs fast enough that this shouldn't be an issue. Especially if we get rid of all these print statements. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I think we just do this, right? We just go. To this one, we're gonna yoink down to here. In the year of 2023, why is a print statement so slow? It's not print statements being slow. It's print statements when you do them like a million times. There's a lot going on when you print a character to the screen. Okay, what is our set of inputs for this? This is one of those annoying like draw the picture of a just the borders of a box. What's the easiest way to do this? Okay, well, what if we can make this a function, right? This can be waiting the rain to stop to go by exam tree? What does that mean? Function solve. What the heck? Best performance, use a buffered writer, have a GPU accelerated terminal. Oh, Xmas tree. Oh, that makes sense. I was confused. So how do we want to pass in our start point here? Let's just do it like this. Start. And then we don't need this x, y equals 0. That was nothing. Local start equals $1. So we can say solve 0, 0, no, -1, 0, R. And we get our same answer. Now we just need to do a bunch of solves. I less than 0. Why do I always write that? My brain tries to do too many steps at the same time. Width I++. This is becoming a problem. Can't remember how to write a for loop. We're gonna put an I here. Okay, so that's solving the left edge. How's it going? It's good. We're getting through it. So the right edge would be width L. Okay. Then we need the top edge. The top would be... Shit, this isn't XY, is it? No, it is. Okay, yeah, the top edge would be I, and this would be -1, and we're going down. And then this one would be width, and we're going up. Okay, is that all of our possibilities? The best one is 51. Okay. I do see a 51 here. So the main thing we need to do is edges. We're gonna do edges and then sort N, I guess. Tail 1. 51 is the right answer. All right. Is it going to be too slow? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it won't. I think it's going to be slow, but I don't think it's going to be too slow. It's just 400 times however fast part 1 ran. I don't remember how fast part 1 ran. Let's try it. We can day 16 time p1.sh. 0.8 seconds. That's with all those prints. So let's say 0.5 seconds. That's going to take like 200 seconds. 200 seconds is 3 minutes. You know what? Let's time it. I wanna know exactly how long it takes. Let's see if my prediction is good. Do you think it'll be more or less than 3 minutes? It'll probably be less. Let's bet some points. I mean, it's already running. You're betting less? Less than 3 minutes. Okay. Really? You have that much faith in my code? What if it has infinite loops and it takes the rest of eternity? What if it doesn't halt? Betting more? All right, good. I'm glad we have somebody taking the contrarian position. You're betting exactly 3 minutes? That's brave. It takes 10... Oh, I thought you said 10 minutes in Rust. 10 milliseconds. Yeah. Listen. If you want to rewrite Bash in Rust, I would use that. Just saying. Three to 4 seconds. It's possible I did something wrong. It's very possible. Let's check the old htop. Make sure we're... Oh, it is thinking. You know what we could do? This is another case where we could parallelize. We could do each edge in a process. We can get this way faster, I promise. Should have bet less than 3 minutes. Oh, we haven't quit yet. We're still going. It huh? Uh-oh. It printed a number, but it didn't halt. How did that happen? How did it not? It was less than 3 minutes, let it be known. But it didn't terminate. That's concerning. I control C'd it because it was done. It's done when it prints. We don't ask questions if it's right? Exactly. I mean, the program does its job. The only thing it doesn't do is shut down. If time doesn't output, it's not done. Why didn't it stop? How could it have outputted if it didn't stop? This program has to terminate. These are the rules. Huh? Can someone explain? I don't understand. Bash being bash, yes, yes. How about you write a program that determines when the program terminates? Yeah, let me get right on that. Um, let's try with one set of edges and see if it finishes. Well, hold on, we have to run it with time. Cause okay, wait, if we can test this on sample. Yeah, that one finishes. What the heck happened? How would I parallelize this? It's hard because they each need a different argument. Yeah, we could do something like that. Uh, we print the edges, and then we let's look at our previous AOC, our previous usage of parallel. So how does this work? Sure, N100 seems fine. So we need a main function that just does reading of lines, and for each line, it attempts to solve the line. Hopefully this doesn't fork bomb me again. That was fun last time. Okay, so p2.sh runs quick. Let's see. This should be using a lot more cores. It's still slow. It should be like 5 times faster. Maybe 4. 4 and a bit. So it ran for like 2 minutes last time. So we would expect like 30 seconds. This is taking more than 30 seconds. Oh. It took 52 seconds. Okay. 52 seconds is that's pretty reasonable, I think. It did use almost 400% CPU, which is good. You'll love to see it. Part 2, brute force, very easy. Is there's definitely not like a clever solution here, right? Like you just have to brute force this. I don't see any other way. Did anyone find a solution to this that's more clever than brute force? Because I just have no idea. Thanks for the follow. No. Yeah, I mean, I think this is a case where like they made the number small enough because you're supposed to do it that way. I don't know. Cuz what could you even optimize? Like you could maybe do some dynamic programming on top of this. Like Because you still know, like, certain loops would still I don't know. Brute force to find connections between tiles and then jump the routes fast. Yeah, I was thinking something like that. You could, but is it even worth it? Like, is it gonna be faster? Maybe for my implementation it would be faster. Hey, Practical, what's up? I'm sorry being late. Could you explain real quick how you manage the loops? Yeah. So let's just go through our solution here. We start by reading the file into a grid, and by grid I really mean a hash map of XY positions to the character that is at there, because we don't have such things like 2D arrays. And then where do we go from here? I think we go down to solve. So solve is kind of like what happens next. We have a queue of all the places we want to go. And while the queue is not empty, we pop an item off the queue and we move. So move just like follows a direction. All of the points in the queue are like where I currently am and the direction I want to go. Thank you for the sub. Right, and then when we pop it off, first we check if it's out of bounds. Easy get out of here. If we have never been to here, and by here it means this point in the grid and this direction, we keep going. We mark it as visited, but we're marking not just the XY, but also the direction as visited. And then this is where we do our crazy pattern matching to decide what to do when we run into different characters. And yeah, finally we look at all the places we visited. We chop off the direction, and then we do a sort. So this just gives us a list of all of the grid positions that we visited. And then we count those, and that's our answer. Not too bad. This big pattern matching thing was kind of gnarly to write, but I think it's actually pretty easy to understand. So I like that. Yeah, I don't think any of this is super complicated. It was just tedious. Does that answer your question? I guess to answer the main part of your question, how do we mark things as visited? We mark the position and the direction in a hash map. You can optimize there. I saved the points where the beams split and you bail out when you have reached one before. That makes sense. How much would that really help though? I mean, that would help with like memory usage. But it doesn't really help with the runtime, I don't think, because you're still... It was 2 or 3 order of magnitude for you? Okay, hold on, then we gotta try it. Really? I saved the points where the beam split. Cuts your hash map insertions and queries by a lot. So we only need to mark the ones, but we're still... That breaks my counting logic, though. So how are you counting the visited tiles if you're not tracking every tile's like visited state? You keep a vector with visited and another with the cache for splitting beams. Okay, I don't think that's gonna save us any time then. Vectors aren't, as far as I know, they're not like faster in Bash. Like it's all slow, right? Any operation you're doing is bad. What's the fish cooldown? I think it's 2 minutes or maybe 90 seconds. It depends on whether or not you hit the bug or not. There's a bug in the code. Yeah. It's a bug. It's not a subscriber perk. I have no idea how it would do in Bash. Yeah, I think it wouldn't help. I would make memes about the lack of OCaml, but I respect the Bash stack. All right, I think we won. I'm happy with this. Sturgeon are basically dinosaurs, but for fish. Why does it still say I have... Okay, it's lying to me. The Minecraft fish got you? I know, I'm sorry. It's rough out here. Catching up on Advent of Code? Is that where we go? How am I following people that don't speak English? Like, when did I follow this person? Or do they speak English sometimes? Or maybe they used to stream in English? I don't know. Sometimes people show up on my follow list and I'm like, where did you come from? But all right, let's go here. Do you follow people who raid or something? Yeah, I do sometimes. That could be. Usually I check to make sure they speak English primarily first before I follow, but sometimes I don't, I guess. Yeah, sometimes I just do it in my sleep. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be more on time. These have been very late, and I wanna get back to the normal schedule so we can right on time. No. This is so late. Okay, bye.